Welcome to another episode, everyone. Baby B Braze of Who's fame, Different Lane Bloods, is under heavy attack here on the internet. We just seen yesterday at Hefe came for him and said that he could expose him for this, that, and the other. Said that he's been on the internet and being a content whore. He's feminine and needs to take his panties off, etc. Shocking words. And here we have an individual from Hoover who is attacking Baby B Braze. Apparently, Baby B Braze had called this individual out. I did not know this. He had called him out for a fade and made some disparaging comments about him. And he says that Baby B Braze is all up in the Hoover's paperwork from when they attacked him, not airlifted him, my bad, but attacked him for sure. The individuals that attacked him, B Braze was supposed to get them off of the case, and that didn't really happen. He's sick of the attacks of Baby B Braze, and he's taking the gloves off. Check this out. And not only that, he crashes out on J Hood as well. I'm going to get into that in a minute in my next video. This here is Trigger Bird from Hoover. He has a YouTube channel, Trigger Bird AFS. Go check it out. Subscribe to his channel. Turn him up the same way y'all turned up Spody Face. Got him all of those subscribers overnight. 7,000, 8,000 overnight. Do the same thing with him and Gumby. And hell, help me out as well. Gumby just got out. He's trying to get his channel cracking. And we're all going to get a podcast together soon. It's going to be some individuals. And it's not going to be what you think. It's not going to be no turned up nonsense, game banging nonsense. We're going to do right by the community and come with some intellectual conversations and some intellectual information that's going to help the people. I have a lot of ideas and we're working on it, but let's get into this. This is Trigger Bird. Shout out to young Trigger Bird. I know some people are going to say, didn't you and Trigger Bird have a problem a few months ago, this and that? We settled that issue, man. We resolved that. That sort of stuff happens. And as I'm learning, it happens on the internet, and you can't hold gripes and grudges all of your life. Some things you just have to let go on both sides. And that happened. And this is my young homie at the end of the day. So whenever there's a conflict or dispute, we resolve it and we move on. And that's how it should be. I'll let Trigger Bird here speak. And again, he's not pulling any punches on Baby B Braze.
So it's a lot, bro. They forget about this shit. So this is what I want to bring light to people and let them know, look, bro, this shit ain't a game out here, bro. It's not a game. I don't know what game niggas playing, what internet game, but this shit gonna get into somebody hurt one day, bro. And I just hope that it's not nobody that it ain't meant to get hurt. You know, it's always people that get hurt, bro, that don't mean it. There's people that ain't got nothing to do with it. Like, for instance, right? You ever seen somebody come shooting and the innocent bystander, the one get killed? It ain't even the people they shooting at.
Yes, of course, we all know that and we all have seen that. But it's interesting to me because here's another individual, another man, another black man, another member on the internet saying he's one of many over just the last few days that have said that someone is going to get hurt. We heard Hoover Gumby yesterday. I covered that. Welcome home again, Hoover Gumby. Stay free, bro. You deserve it. You've done a lot of time. You've had a tough, like I've had, like many of us have. We deserve to be out here, man, doing what we need. We deserve our freedom and success. They all have alluded to the fact, Munchie B, that someone is going to get hurt. Killed even. Multiple individuals have said these are all stand-up, reputable individuals that are saying this. Gumby, this individual here, he's official. Munchie B, these are reputable individuals, bro, that are saying, real members that are saying the writing's on the wall. We see where this is going. Someone's about to get hurt. These dudes on here playing internet games. And it's about to lead to something. It's a lot going on here. This is why I'm covering this as well. Not to start anything, not because he's from Hoover. That's why I don't cover a lot of this stuff. Because it's not a gang thing, not with me. I don't care about any of that stuff per se. I'm from where I'm from though. But I want everyone to get out of that stuff anyway. So this is not because this is a Hoover versus Denver Lane. Hoover that's coming at the B Braze. Trust me, that's not it. It's just that I know B Braze got plenty of views on whatever video he did disparaging this man. Homie probably's not gonna get as many views in his response. And not that my channel just booming, but I want to give him a chance to speak and respond.
It's the same as the game, bro. Like, you would get killed and hurt out here and you're not even the target. So at the end of the day, bro, we got to do better and have a better judgment who we listen to and what's going on. Stop listening to these niggas sitting on the bump, miserable. Nigga, you jumped out a moving car, thought the police was on you, and now you wanted the bitch. Excuse me. I apologize to whoever I offended. You, because this is how I talk when it comes to. You wanted the woman, GM, Damo, to take the case for you because you jumped out the fucking car and you jumped the gun, and now you got life in prison and you sitting miserable. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like at the end of the day, I'm not trying to do no drama. I ain't trying to do no bullshit, right? But I just want people to understand that my subscribers, this is for my subscribers, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is my subscribers. Like, you got to understand, bro. Look, this dude Braze, let's touch on Braze, right? So we got 22 people in here. Let's touch on Braze. When I first got to the internet, bro, before I got on the internet, my brother, shout out to Lil Groove Mac, bro. Shout out to my bro. Hit that like button. There's 21 people in here. Hit that like button, man. My brother, Lil Groove Mac, called me, bro. He hit me on a call and said, look, bro, when we tapped in, you know what I'm saying, we holla, and this dude, Braze, had a fucking agreement with the homie who got up on him and whacked him down, whatever. You're supposed to keep it clean. You know, if you in prison, bro, you're supposed to keep it clean. If a nigga get up on me and break my jaw, that's assault. I'm gonna tell the police that nigga ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I get into it with a nigga, the nigga bust on me, he ain't did nothing. That's just what it is. Just the script. The script, he ain't did nothing, especially a nigga that's coming home in 6 months. And you know what I'm saying? Like, so this dude had an agreement with one of my bros, Lil Groove Mac, that they keep talking about. I seen Aunt Hefe shit. And Hefe was saying that a nigga from Hoover wanted him to drop the paperwork. I had the same paperwork, bro. I had the same paperwork. I swear to God, on my kids, bro. Matter of fact, the interview coming up with Lil Groove Mac tomorrow, man. Whenever Groove Mac ready, the interview coming up with Lil Mac, nigga. So y'all like, subscribe, and comment, and I'm gonna show y'all the truth, bro. I never wanted to speak on it because I wanted bro to get on here and speak. So it wasn't no hater shit, and I'm being jealous of no nigga, none of that, bro. But I reached out to the Devil Lanes, bro, and I'm from Hoover. I ain't supposed to be doing that, but I had.
Yeah, he breaking it all down now. So Lil Groove Mac is home. Welcome home, Lil Groove Mac. Groove Mac is a strong individual. I've done a few videos on Lil Groove Mac, some of the squabbles that he had in the county jail. He's a little dude. Boy, he is tough. That little dude is tough, man. That little dude is tough. Whew. Wow. He's out. Welcome home to the bro, man. We're going to be in contact as well. Of course, I mean, we're pretty close. But that's, he's one of the individuals that got up. I didn't get deep into this situation in this story either with B Braze. In fact, I didn't even mention his name when I did the video on the incident that happened up there. I didn't say any Hoover's names that got in that did it. None of that stuff. It's all out now, though. But yeah, so Lil Groove Mac, he's one of the dudes that's involved. We all know Porky was involved as well. It's all in the paperwork. Apparently, this dude ain't got nobody off the paperwork, but let's let him continue.
My boy TK from Lanes, you know what I'm saying? A few niggas is a few I reached out to. And the agreement was this boy is supposed to get the homie off the case based on he coming home. You got life. You act like niggas ain't like you, but when a nigga bust you down that's just like you got to keep it solid, especially when you go back in that hole and you tell a nigga you going to get him off or something, bro, or whatever. You supposed to keep that shit solid, nigga. Don't get nowhere with a phone and create the who's, and you don't want people to know your flaws, so all of a sudden you renege. Dead homie, that's weirdo shit, bro. And then you all in my inbox talking about don't stand in front of no stores. Just when my homies get killed. You come popping it to me subliminally about me getting killed or me standing in front of stores and then all this old weird shit. I left you alone, bro. Dead homies, like I say, that nigga's boo-boo, bro. You boo-boo, bro. You not even like how a nigga, you don't have no integrity, my nigga. You starting to turn, now mind you, I salute your gangster. I salute, you fade, whatever. I salute that you gonna do what you gotta do. But when it comes to your integrity, bro, and who you is as a person, man, I got 25 people in here, man. Y'all hit that like button, bro. I'm gonna read these comments in a minute. Y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna read all y'all comments and I'm gonna answer them. Right? Whoever comment, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for the support, bro. I hope this ain't no clout shit. I'm gonna tell y'all why I pulled back from this nigga and why he thought that he can get on the internet and speak about me after my homies in prison told me to leave this nigga alone. I was asked to leave Baby Braze alone. I was asked to leave him alone so nobody won't hurt that nigga on the yard, bro. Let's just be real. Let's call a ball a ball. Let's call a strike a strike. I'm hoping, nigga. Let's just be real on the dead homies, nigga.
Yeah, man. And to be honest, that's why I didn't go back and forth with him either. He said something, I answered this question or responded to his video. And as I said, when I did my video, I ain't mention his name. Because I'm saying, man, I'm in contact with all of these dudes in prison. It'll end up going somewhere else, trust me. I just left it alone for that reason. I'm not coming at the B Braze, bro. It's not about me. I just threw that in there as well. It's about him, Trigger Bird here, and B Braze. This is not my fight. Trigger Bird can speak for himself as he's doing here. I'm just covering it. He wants to get a message back to B Braze. Apparently, B Braze has some things to say about him as he's about to talk about whatever B Braze had to say about him. And this is why he's doing what he's doing. But as he said, the homies in the pen had told him as well, man, just chill out. Don't even go back and forth with this dude on the internet. He ended up saying something crazy. He right here in the yard with us. It's not going to happen. It's going to be up. So just in order to prevent all that, circumvent a potential issue, just don't even speak on him. So he's saying he just left it alone. He bagged up. He ain't speak on him no more. But apparently, B Braze came for him, as we're about to see. So this is why he's now responding.
Asked to get up off that nigga. So we love you. You my boy. We hurt that nigga over you, bro. So just leave it alone, bro. I left it alone. But he got on the internet talking about me having a tongue ring at 14 and 18 and talking about me having my face pierced like I'm some type of Trevor-ish nigga and you the one with gay allegations. Nigga, you the one with gay allegations. Nigga, I ain't got that. Nigga, I'm a gangster, nigga. Don't ever play with me, nigga, like I'm got some type of weird fucking bullshit. Nigga, I hope I got kids. Nigga, I don't play like that with no nigga. Dead homies, you're the iffy one. You're the one on drugs. Nigga, I don't do crystal meth. I don't do spice. I don't do none of that, bro. I'm not you, brother. This is my baddest habit. I don't even smoke weed no more, my boy. So when you get on this internet thinking that you playing with somebody, bro, know who you playing with, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, bro, you making plays with whack, but you don't like whack. You talking to a SNY nigga, but you don't like PCs. You went against the blood with a Crip, but you was of true blood. Man, bro, you not making sense to me, bro. Ain't nothing that you saying, bro, adding up. And the reason why I'm on you right now, because you spoke on me for 2 days straight, talking about Trigger Bird. Ooh, got a face pierce and a tongue ring. Bro, you the who's, nigga. Go expose some buster shit. Go say a nigga slapped me. Go say I rolled it up. Go say a nigga fucked me up. And if I did get fucked up, so what, nigga? I don't give a fuck on the dead homies, nigga. It don't matter, nigga. I'ma get out there. Dead homies, and you're not gonna find that too much. You supposed to be bleeding a nigga, bro. But you's a weirdo. Dead homies. If your biggest thing about Trigger Bird is I had my tongue pierced at 14 years old, bro, you's a weirdo, bro. From 14, we all know I did 12 years in prison. I can't go to prison with a tongue ring. So you mean tell me from 14 to 17, I didn't have a tongue ring in my mouth when I was 18. You mean to tell me, because I've been in camp, I did 18 months in camp. You mean to tell me, my nigga, that's how you judge a nigga out here? You's a weirdo, bro. Dead homies, and let's get to the facts, bro. My bro, Lil Group Mac, nigga on Hoover, nigga, my brother, nigga on the dead homies, right? Lil Group Mac been one of the expose this nigga. I had the paperwork before anybody damn near. The only reason why.
Yeah, all this stuff coming to a head here on the internet. At the end of the day, it's a phase. It's been a phase the last however long, couple of years or whatever, where gang members have been on the internet and Crip Mac and 4Extra and whomever else. A lot of individuals, sort of viral and all that. The gang culture has entered the internet, particularly the LA gang culture. And it's a phase, a trend, if you will. But with that, as it goes along, it's going to be cleaned up like anything else. It's going to take on its own form. And it's going to come a time, and it looks like it's heading there now, where individuals are going to weed out the weak, weed out the fake individuals, the feminine, the Trevorish type dudes, the 50-50s. And had these dudes stop coming on the internet like they are some real dudes, like y'all some real killers when you done something bad in your past, making everyone look bad. No, gonna weed you out and call you out, expose you, real exposers, expose you. If you got something to expose me with, I suggest you put it out there. I suggest you put it out there. He'll never be able to do it. But he's not finished, man. Listen. Because, I mean, he's on B Braze right now, but he puts J Hood under some real attack, bro. That was ugly when he went at J Hood. I haven't even seen all of this. This is 2 hours and 3 minutes long. His live, he was live here. And I just saw a few minutes of it, this part, and a little bit on the J Hood. I don't know what else. He's going on and on. He's had enough, clearly. And he's calling the people out. But again, a lot of individuals are being called out now on the internet for being felonious. And that's just what it is. Nobody's trying to start anything. I'm certainly not. I don't believe he is. He's responding to someone attacking him. Talking about his tongue ring and all of this stuff. Someone who has zesty allegations talking about his tongue ring. These dudes crazy. Got a whole man on the internet saying he done got down with you before. Did a whole interview on it. Man. Find him. Find my Trevor. Where's my Trevor? Find him. Where's my dirt? You cupcake jelly roll ass dudes on this internet, man. You fake ass hostess. You honey bun, you Twinkies, you freaking ding dong, soft and creamy in the middle.
I expose this Buster, bro, is because it's some righteous, real Hoover niggas on that case that I didn't get permission from to put them online. So I didn't want to do that, bro. I hope it's not right for me to go on there. It's like 4 niggas on the case. I didn't want to go on there, bro, and expose my real homies, nigga, that I got. And mind you, I have a relationship with every individual on Braze case. Every individual, I have a personal relationship with them separately. Come on, let's just be real, man. Hit that like button, bro. But yet I kept my integrity. Like Young and Hefe said, free Hefe, man. Young and Hefe, I appreciate that nigga and I respect him because he let go a lot of bullshit that he could have done, bro. Dead homies. So it's like, come on, bro. Like at the end of the day, I let off from this nigga. I let off from putting the paperwork out there on him getting bust on. I let him live. I let off from the Trevor shit. I let off from getting on you on the internet and my emotions because my homies in jail told me, bro, they hit me on Hoover. I dropped a segment about that nigga. So my homies hit me and I already knew the issue with him. I knew that they had an agreement up there to where as long as he don't speak on Hoover, and long as he don't violate what happened, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, okay, boom. Scando, cuz, what's up, bro? Tell Scando I love him, nigga, on Verge. Tell my nigga Scando, free Scando, man. Free my nigga Scando from blasting fools. Free my bro, man. Dead homies, nigga, that's my nigga, cuz. So.
Yeah, that's so crazy. I have some stuff on my phone, too, right now. This paperwork that he's talking about. This stuff not hard to get. Homie sent it to me. I just ain't never showed it either. I don't want to get into all that. How they had the body right there with all of the injuries, where the injuries were at, where your stab wounds were at and all that. I got that. Showing where all of his stab wounds were at and all that. I got it right here. You just don't be talking about all of this stuff. All kind of content we can do. May seem like we doing some stuff, and man, there's a lot of stuff that can be done if people were just trying to be messy and all of that. Trying not to start situations. But again, apparently, as Trigger Bird said, he had kept Braze out of his mouth. Homies had told him, man, just don't speak on that dude. He right here with us. We don't want to just chip. So that's what he did. He bagged up and make another video about Braze. Just left him alone. As we heard him say, he says the last 2 days, I don't know what, might have been a few days ago now or whatever, but that Braze had made videos about him, speaking about him and his tongue ring. Just didn't set him off.
I had agreement with my homies telling me basically leave him alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, don't keep doing content about him because if you say something about you, we own this nigga. Okay, boom, that's respectable. I'm gonna leave it alone, bro, because that let me know that I got niggas out here that got my back, niggas that love me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? This badass from Mob. What's up, bro? Man, shout out to badass from Mob, man. Shout out to all the mobs, nigga. I got family from Mob, nigga. I would have been from Mob if I went from Hoover. That's facts. If Trigger Bird went from Westside Hoover, Trigger Bird would have been from Mob, nigga. Dead homies, nigga. Hey, but look, shout out to the rules too, all the rules. Hey, but look, you know, my homies got at me and told me, bro, leave this nigga Braze alone, bro, on Hoover, because it's agreement up here to where he don't speak on Hoover. It's all good. I left it alone, bro. I left it alone because I ain't said nothing about this boy, man. I don't know if he running out of content. I don't know if he think he playing with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I left the nigga alone, bro. Now, however, you know, I could have been dropped the Trevor shit. And I'm gonna tell you why he won't drop Trevor's segment. B Braze will never get Trevor on the line and clarify nothing because he don't want y'all to know who Trevor really is. Just imagine this nigga get on the line, right? And the nigga sit up there and bring Trevor and y'all know how to find Trevor. Nigga, that'll be his end of his career. So what he gonna do is act like the shit don't exist, but it do really exist, bro. And I was a nigga that know, nigga, my bro talked about my bro and why he fought. And my bro was nigga know about the whole situation. But because me being a nigga and my integrity, I left it alone, cuz. I'm gonna leave that alone because I don't want no gay nigga that suck dick. Excuse me, bro. Internet or YouTube. I don't want no gay nigga that do fellatio to be on my page and I'm acting like it's cool to go against my enemy.
Yeah, excuse me too, YouTube. They gonna think it's me said all that. He said, excuse me, YouTube. Fellatio. Ah. What? Trevor? Some of you dudes need to get off the net telling people not to watch my channel because of my content. Man, let me keep it right there where it's at with these two. These dudes crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, bro, like even though me and Braze from different sides, right? And even though we may got beef in the streets and the homies, at the end of the day, bro, he's a solid, he gonna go. He gonna go, bro. So I feel like we on the same side, nigga, when it comes to gang members. When it comes to solid niggas, we on the same side. So I'm not gonna expose you with no gay nigga online. And I got the nigga hookup. That's the crazy thing about it. I got Trevor hookup. I know who he is, bro. He don't do social media, but nigga, let's be real, bro. You know, and then like I say, when it came down to my homie Lil Grumac, when Grumac bust on him, and my homie
Send me his number, Trev. Send me Trevor's number. I'll holler at him and see what's going on. What really happened, Trev?
homie L, I'm gonna just say initial. And y'all already know who Porky is. Porky on the internet, so I'm not just saying Porky my bro, Lil Pork my nigga. I grew up with these niggas. I have an individual relationship from everybody that beat his ass. Dead homies. Let's just be real. But I guess you run out of content, you on that spice and crystal meth. And I'm trying to figure out why my homies, right? And this is for my homies out there that's in that prison. How you call me and get in and tell me leave a nigga in jail alone so you don't do nothing to him. But a year later he come on the internet popping it about me and cancel this nigga. Y'all ain't told this nigga, hey bro, stop speaking on the homie, bro. We got at the homie left you alone, leave bro alone. Don't come on this internet talking about I had a tongue ring as a kid and I got my face pierced. This is how I know that you're not even here for trans, bro. You've been so gone from the world that you want to call me Trevorish because of a tongue ring. You know what I mean, niggas I know gangster. Nigga, my big homie Lil Bird had his tongue pierced. That's where I got it from. To be honest with you, I got the tongue piercing from my big homie Lil Bird. So what you gonna say, Lil Bird? Gay Lil Bird is a gangster, a killer, nigga. Rest peace to his soul. Right? So let's just be real, bro. And then you want to say my face pierced. Come on, bro. You know what I mean?
So is Big Bird, by the way. Oh, man. Not an individual you want to play with. Trust me, that's my dog. Not an individual you want to play with. None of the birds.
Out here got face piercing. You in jail, my nigga. So you trying to act like I'm a Trevorish nigga, but yet they talking about you got your dick sucked, you got fellatio, and you not even trying to press it. This is the crazy thing about this nigga, right? If somebody go on the internet and say anybody in my comments did some weird shit, this nigga is gonna sit up there and he's gonna sit up there and do an interview, right? So when he talked about me, I look at his content. When he spoke up on Trigger Bird, he went after that and got on there with Tunchi. He got on there with that fat girl from 9-0 and a nigga named Dollar Bill from Hundreds, right? And you spoke about Hoovers and how she slapped Boo Boo in my homegirl face and how Tunchi got down with Bam Bam and all this other shit, bro. But yet you never sit up there and pull Trevor on the line. Why you didn't do that, bro? Why you ain't never bring the nigga that they say you did some? Cause you weird, bro. You's a weirdo. Dead homies. And like I say, these niggas is selling they sold out for the internet. This is not no live about strictly him. You know what I'm saying? Because I got some other shit to speak about too, but I want to just like, damn, bro, like you niggas is crazy, bro. Like, look, if I did some weird shit or whatever, bro, I've been on this internet for a year. Somebody gonna come out and expose me, bro. Somebody gonna say that nigga's a buster. I don't worry about nobody saying they beat me up. And I lost more fights than I probably won. I can squabble though. The difference between me is I don't pick and choose. Nigga, I fight bullies. I fight a nigga that's in here trying to bully somebody. I fight a nigga that think he a nigga. I'm not gonna go fight no nigga just because he from where he from. It's a rotation. If I'm in a dorm and I squabbled yesterday, I'm not gonna go fight this nigga because he from the neighborhood. It's somebody else in here ain't fault. Go squabble that, bro. Bullies, bro. Dead homie, let's just be real. I squabble bullies, bro. Dead homies. I'm not in this shit for that, bro. And at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I know Kojak. What Kojak from where? I was locked up with a Kojak on Hoover. I was locked up with a Kojak for sure. Hey, but it's like, come on, bro. Like niggas is doing anything and selling out for their integrity. But we see every day that this nigga is getting into it with somebody he was cool with. One thing about me, bro, and Gumby, right? Gumby, my boy, nigga, Gumby free. Gumby supposed to pull up, bro. He's supposed to pull up tonight. One thing about me and Gumby got a good relationship. But me and Gumby ain't never sat on the phone and coerced what we gonna talk about on the internet. I see something I don't like, I'm gonna talk about it. He sees something he don't like, he gonna talk about it. But not have we ever coerced what we gonna talk about on the internet to try to go against them niggas, bro. We don't do that, bro. Hopefully we just don't play them games, bro. We don't play them games, bro. So I don't know what type of game that these niggas is playing on the internet.
Playing
It's gonna
games.
get somebody hurt, bro. And y'all niggas is not seeing it. I'm not the toughest, right? So
That's crazy. Because I seen a video with Jay Hood earlier. I'm sure I covered that at some point today. He went off on some dudes at No Jumper, ATM Richie, went off on him and such. And he had said that ATM Richie had tried to contact him in his DMs or something and tried to get him to go back and forth on the internet, but just a play for views. But to act like they're beefing, making videos about each other, going off on each other, but really behind the scenes, they okay. They playing this out. Jay Hill said, he told me, man, I don't play no games. I don't have no fake beefs and all that. These dudes out here with plays. And then you remember the video I covered just yesterday, Ann Hefe. Shout out to young Ann Hefe. Stay strong and get free soon, brother. He said that Baby B Braze, same individual in question now, had contacted him. He said B Braze had came at him one time or whatever on the internet. And Aunt Hefe, like, hollered at B Braze, like, bro, what's up? What's up with this video or whatever? And he said, Baby B Braze told him, man, it's just for play, bro. It's just play. Let's just go back and forth with each other real quick on the internet and get our views up, get our money up. And Aunt said, he told me, man, I don't play no games, man. Man, these dudes back here trying to set up beasts, fake beasts behind the scenes with the individual that they making videos on to run up the views. But it's really fake. It's really, they really cool with the individual. So-and-so's a bust, so-and-so being exposed. They put in the title and all that. But it's really all fake. Then he come back with a video and say something about him, and they go back and forth like they got this strong internet beef going. But it's all for play. I thought y'all dudes don't do fake content. That's fake. Y'all being fake. That's WWE. I thought y'all don't do fake content. You calling somebody out for doing content where the dude said that I said that he got airlifted off of the yard. And, with this incident that Trigger Bird is talking about now, these individuals that got on him. I know what the hell happened. I know what happened with that incident. I know who did it. I know everything. But I still didn't say any names whatsoever, including Baby B. Braze name. And all I said was he had got airlifted. Okay, perhaps that was an exaggeration. That's what I basically heard, though. But okay, perhaps that was an exaggeration. Okay, whatever. You got stabbed. I got the damn paperwork in my where they hit you at and everything. Okay, so because I said that, he done made a video talking about, oh, don't listen to Damian Porter. He has fake content. Only listen to the who's, only subscribe to the who's, only Figueroa Facts, Domo, Tien Nino, only listen to me. What kind of weird ass dude would tell his viewers, first of all, not to listen, not to watch? I've never told someone not to watch somebody else's video or not to subscribe to them, not to mess with them. I can't, first of all, I don't run these people. I can't tell them what to do. They're going to do what they want to do. They're going to watch my video and then go over there and watch yours. They're their own people. They do what they want to do. You don't have that much power, that much control over someone else. Because they're watching your videos, you're getting some views. You think you run them now, you can tell them what to do. You can tell them not to come watch my video. They're going to watch it anyway, if that's what they want to do. So I never cared about that. But it's just a point. And I said it then. Why would someone even say something like that? Who says something like that? That's gay. Who says, man, don't go watch his videos, only watch mine? Man, they can watch mine and yours. Because he said that I exaggerated. So basically, I don't have any credibility because I said he got airlifted. Meanwhile, he's behind the scenes contacting people on Instagram and all that, talking about let's have a fake beef on the internet. In other words, let's do some fake content. This is fake content because we don't really have a beef for views. Meanwhile, he's talking about he got video footage of a fight with Spody Face and J Hood, and there was no fight. So you can't have any video footage of a fight that didn't happen, but you got a lot of views off of that. Meanwhile, you said you sent J Hood to slap Munchie B. Meanwhile, J Hood said he ain't even talked to you. Fake videos, fake content. Telling somebody not to watch somebody's content because they had an exaggeration or was misinformed about one thing. Not that it didn't happen. Not that the whole story was made up about you getting stabbed. You got stabbed up. They attacked you. Wasn't wrong about any of that stuff. Just wrong about the fact that you didn't get airlifted. Okay, my bad, but you got stabbed up. This dude make it seem like I just fabricated the whole story or something. Meanwhile, he's over here fabricating whole stories, whole titles. I got video footage of the fight with J Hood and Spody Face. There was no fight with J Hood and Spody Face. I sent J Hood to slap Munchie B. He was supposed to slap Munchie B. J Hood said, that's cap. I never even talked to him. That's what J Hood said. I covered it yesterday. And Hefe said the man contacted him behind the scenes, talking about let's have a fake beef on the internet for views. You fake ass, man. You dudes, go sit down, man. Y'all need to stop playing. Stop coming at someone like me. Y'all not for real. You phonies. He's not done, though. He about to get on J Hood, and I'm going to cover that, too.
I seen LA Certified or LA something like that drop something about me. And the nigga J Hood got on here and said that I wouldn't score.
That's it. I'm going to get into that next because he finna go in on J Hood. Stay tuned. This one's been going on long enough. Stay tuned. Stay focused one at a time. So that's him on Beat Braze, and I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm not being messy. I'm old as hell, 52 years old. I ain't got time for all this nonsense. That's why I don't be covering a lot of these beefs. There's a lot of beefs going on the internet. A lot of little beefs going on. A lot. In LA, if not all LA. I don't cover 99% of it. Sometimes I get on here like J Hood. I didn't even know J Hood had a beef going with ODM Slim. So I covered J Hood yesterday in his response to Spody Face. He brought that up, but I was saying, I didn't even know they had a beef. I don't get into all of this stuff. So I'm not trying to be messy. I'm really not. I want to give him a chance to speak. And I want to get him, because apparently J Hood called him out for a fight. I didn't know this. As I'm saying, I don't keep up with everything going on the internet and everybody. I do my own content. I got my own life. I do my own stuff. So I didn't know that Baby B Braze had talked about his tongue ring and this and that until I just came across my timeline this morning. And I also did not know, and peace to the God, my brother Ikea told me, man, check out Trigger Bird, man. You know, he's been trying to get on a little bit, man. You should react to some of his content. Check out some other stuff he's been doing as well. Yes. And so I checked out the video, and he's saying what he's saying. So I said, damn, okay. I didn't even know that B Braze that came at him. And then, as I said, he got into J Hood. Apparently J Hood called him out for a fight. I didn't know this until I just heard him say it in this video. He's about to get into that next. If y'all want to wait on me, either way, go check him out. Go check out his channel. Go check out the whole video. As I said, the video is 2 hours long, so he's going in. And I'm about to get into the J Hood confrontation next, or the clash, if you will. I mean, he has some stronger stuff for J Hood than he just had for Baby B Braze, for sure. And apparently J Hood had called him out for a fight. I didn't know that. And he said he's not fighting J Hood. He's about to explain why. So I'm going to cover that, not to get into any stuff or start anything with him and J Hood. They already have something going. J Hood called him out for a fight. I just didn't know that they already had something going. I'm covering it, hoping that it ends well, for one. On all sides, we all need to come together in some way for the ones who are worthy with being inside of that circle. Not everyone is. Some of these dudes need to stay 50-50, bro. And stop acting like you anything other than a 50-50 individual. Stop acting like it. I'm sick of it. I try to stall these dudes out. I done had enough of these fake dudes on the internet, though. They going too far. Let me know what you think in the comments. We'll get into that next. Shout out to Trigger Bird. Stay strong, bro. You already know. And you know, as he said, he's about to get Lil Groove Mac on his podcast. We'll cover that. Of course, when you speak to Lil Groove Mac was involved in a situation with B Braze. Maybe we can get some facts as to what happened. Whatever is out there on the internet, everything that happened with the situation, or some of the stuff that happened, but not actual facts, maybe. Someone who was personally involved, well, yeah, he can give us some facts. He also said he's going to have Gumby on the podcast, perhaps tonight or something. So we'll see what kind of conversation they get into when Gumby gets on there. See, we'll cover that. Let me know what you think in the comments. Stay safe and stay free, people.